Well, last night I embarked on something that I honestly don't regret, because today we're going to be reviewing the original Naked Gun from 1988. So the reason why I decided to review this movie is because I actually want to see the new Naked Gun movie, and so I felt like, it would just be right to go back and watch the first three movies and give myself an understanding of what the franchise has to offer. They're only like an hour and 25 minutes, so we might as well just talk about these movies day by day and review them as they are. So there is all of that, and so what I will say is, I'll give you a bit of context here, is that, it's my first time watching it. I've heard about the Naked Gun movies, what they are all about and everything, but I've never actually seen them in full until I watched the first one last night. So there is all of that, and I also link down below my review of Happy Gilmore 2 that we did yesterday with Tom Dunkins. So what you need to know about the original Naked Gun is that you've got actors in here like Leslie Nielsen, Priscilla Presley. You've also got O.J. Simpson in this movie. And so what it's about is, you've got this guy, Frank Drebin, played by Leslie Nielsen, right? And he's this cop, and he's figuring out what's going on here, because there is this villain called Vincent Ludwig, and Vincent Ludwig has this really, really strange plan to assassinate the Queen. And so that's kind of what the movie is all about. And so what I actually think about this movie is that, I actually do enjoy this movie. It really is one of these films where you know that it's silly, you know that it's actually really funny, and you want to just keep watching it. Like, it is a really good movie. I really do enjoy the film and see why people enjoy this. And one of the things I enjoy about the movie is that it does reward you for paying attention. And what I'm meaning about this in terms of that is that, like, as you're watching the movie, there's like hidden details about what's going on in the film, and then when the characters start to piece it together, more things start to happen, and then eventually everything comes together, everything makes sense, and everything has a finality to it. And it's like, okay, everything that we set up at the start of the movie, everything's going to make sense at the end, sort of thing. So I do appreciate that about the movie. But if we're gonna be less analytical about the film, it's just an entertaining film with a lot of silliness. And one of the things I do appreciate about the movie is that it's able to have fun and make fun of things, because it is one of these films where it's got these like tropes about how there's a bad guy, there's a horrible person, there's a woman we need to save. Like, these are things you've seen in other movies, but it has fun with that and has tried to have a fun time with that, and I do appreciate that. And there is a lot of funny moments in this movie. Like, one of the first things I enjoy about the movie is the stuff with O.J. Simpson, where he's rocking around in a hospital bed, and it's just silly to see things like that. And then you've got like silly car chases where like you've got Leslie Nielsen, they're trying to track down this guy in a black car, then they have to drive, and he realises, I'm actually in a car with someone that's learning how to drive and doesn't know how well they're going to drive. And then there's this big truck, and they go down this like one-way street or whatever. They pull up to this truck, and then the girl learning how to drive reels her finger and gives the middle finger to the driver, and there's things like that where it's just really, really funny in the movie. I do appreciate that about the film, and I do like how there is also stuff where there is just there's a lot of funny moments in the movie, right? And also I do find it funny, like the stuff with the baseball game at the end of the movie, where Leslie Nielsen, the character Frank Drebin, he's trying to save the Queen, but then there's like these moments where he gets into these different costumes and things get a bit silly and a bit crazy, because he tries to sing the national anthem, and it was quite funny how he kind of forgot the lyrics after a while, so he's just like do 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 do, like that's all he's doing, was like do 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 do. So he forgot the lyrics, and they thought like, there's something up about this guy, like, is he actually the real dude that's meant to sing the song? And then every time the other team in the baseball tries to win, he'll find a way to throw someone out of, like, try to throw the ball away or throw someone or punch someone. Like, he'll do everything he can to let this team win. And then of course they don't kill the Queen because they find a way to stop, you know, Vincent Ludwig's plan, and everything comes together and all of that. Like, there's a lot of scenes in the movie that are just funny like that. The national anthem moment, or the, you know, the car chases or whatever, or the O.J. Simpson scenes. There's a lot to enjoy about the movie. So that's how I felt about The Naked Gun from the Police Squad. The files from the... Wait. It's called The Naked Gun from the Files of the Police Squad, the 1998 film. That's how I felt about it. Hope you enjoyed this review, and you will stay tuned for more like this one, because I am not done with The Naked Gun. Bye-bye. Yeah, what a good movie this was.